What is popping, everybody? My name is Ian, and welcome back to the Ritual Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for another 2 videos here on the channel today. This one in particular being on Sagittarius. In the Greek mythos, roughly equates to Hermes, the god of travelers, technically the god of speed, god of communications. Essentially, if you're going somewhere, air, by land, by sea, traveling on foot, traveling by car, traveling by bicycle, by train, by airplane, by boat, by yacht, whatever the case may be, this is your guy to send a prayer to for safe travels and expedient travels. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday! Congratulations, folks! It is another Friday here on the channel today. You made it. And Halloween, as of the time that's going up, was yesterday. Hope you guys had an excellent spooky season, a very spooky night. And without much further ado, let us go ahead and get straight on into this, shall we? Starting us off, Sagittarius, we have... Ooh, ouch. Okay. Not exactly the greatest card to start off with, Sagittarius, I will admit. The Hydra's Challenge. Now, the Hydra's Challenge is an interesting card. I don't get this one very often. The Hydra was a multi-headed beast in the ancient Greek mythos. Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place. Literally take its place. Unless you chop off the head at the stake and burn and or freeze it at the stake. Then the heads cannot grow back. In the end, though, the only way to really kill the Hydra is to find the main head. Or, in this metaphor, the root of the problem is you appear to have a lot of problems going on here, Sagittarius. I don't know what kind of problems. I don't know why you're having them. You do appear to be having some kinds of problems. Let's see where this goes, shall we? Closest acquaintance? The Phoenix's Rebirth. Interesting dichotomy we got going on here. That's an interesting one because these 2 cards are so very vastly different. While you, Sagittarius, may be experiencing problems, you solve 1, 2 more take its place, they feel like they're multiplying at an alarming rate kind of deal. Your friends here has just been reborn from the ashes. They've undergone a bit of a resurrection of their own. They're now fresh, ready to move on with their lives. They're fully out of the grave. Sagittarius. So let's see where this goes. Where's your head at? Icarus's Ascent. Oh, okay. So, Sagittarius, you've got a plan to solve all these problems. You have a grand plan to solve all of this, to solve all your problems, to get yourself back in order, to get your life back together, Sagittarius. You have a grand plan, but it's an ambitious plan. It's a risky plan, and it may be one that ends up putting you in a worse position. But if it succeeds, it could clear all your problems in one fell swoop. Little word of advice for you here, Sagittarius. There's no such thing as shortcuts when it comes to these problems. I don't know. I feel like this is just general life problems. And if it is, there's no such thing as shortcuts, Sagittarius. There's always a cost. There's always a cost. Just remember that. What's around you? Sorry about that. I almost had to sneeze. What's around you is the Labyrinth's Escape. Okay. That's a good sign, Sagittarius. It means that your plan does have odds of succeeding. It means that the escape from all these problems, the solution to all these problems, is obtainable, Sagittarius. It is attainable. It is not a figment of your imagination. It can work, Sagittarius. It could work. Ooh, excuse me. But will it work? Well, that's the trick now, isn't it? What do you want? The Wrath of Poseidon. Ah, okay. So there's what you don't want to have happen. This is what you're begging not to let have happen, actually. choppy waters. You don't want this plan to enter any choppy waters. You don't want this plan to, end up running into some speed bumps. You don't want it to get stopped in the middle. You don't want this big grand plan of yours to be foiled by something, Sagittarius. You want it all to work, boom, one go, one attempt, just straight on through. Yeah. Sagittarius, I cannot say I blame you. I cannot say I blame you. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Who's advising you? The Veil of Nyx. Okay. Very interesting. So, could this be this friend of yours, Sagittarius? Could this be this friend of yours trying to give you a few words of advice and shed some light on the darkness that is in your life right now? I'm not certain, Sagittarius. I'm really not certain of this one. This is a very abstract reading. I will say, Sagittarius, I don't know what these big problems are in your life. I don't know if this is work related, love related, or just generally life related. But this is a very abstract reading, Sagittarius. Let's see if we can get some answers, shall we? Here's a big card for you. What's your dilemma? The Olympian Summit. Okay. This might have something to do with your workplace, Sagittarius. This might have something to do with your workplace. And if that's the case, that would recontextualize this whole reading for both you and for me, Sagittarius. It would put this whole reading in a completely different context. Um, hmm. I'm not sure if it is work or not yet, Sagittarius. I'm leaning towards it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. It still could go either way, Could go either way. So, who has the power? The Voyage of Odysseus. Okay. I think I'm getting the idea now, Sagittarius. So, here's the picture that's being painted for me at least. Your work takes you very far from home, Sagittarius. Your work takes you very far from home. It pays well, as far as I can tell, but it's also very draining. Like, it's taxing, there's long hours, you spend many nights alone, and, you want it to end. You want this job to be finished, you want to go home, you want to have all this money, and spend time with the people you love. That sort of deal. Sorry about the noise outside, by the way. And, I can understand that better than anyone, Sagittarius. I can understand that. So, oh, okay. And then that makes sense as well, because this card here would be probably your lover or just your best friend at home waiting for you, sort of reinventing themselves in your absence, trying to become better for you when you return. So, hmm. Oh yeah, and then that would mean that this friend of yours is keeping you in the dark about what's been happening at home because they've got a little surprise for you. Okay, yeah, I'll recap all this at the end, Sagittarius, but yeah. So, bottom line here, Sagittarius, you want to come home. You got a plan to do it? Let's see if it works out for you, Sagittarius. What's holding you back? Artemis's hunt. Wow. You're going freelance, Sagittarius. Oh my god, you're going freelance. Holy heck. Okay. That's a massive step, Sagittarius. That is a huge step. Right now, you're just a, regular old worker. You're working your job. You're going out to places. You're doing your thing. But you are planning on taking the step to become your own freelance contractor kind of deal. Wow. Wow, Sagittarius, that's a bold move. And it would give you a lot more independence. It would give you a lot more freedom, where to go, where to not to go, when to go there, when not to go there. It would give you all that freedom, Sagittarius. But do you have enough reputation amongst the big guns to really make it happen? Let's see, shall we? What's being hidden? Hera's Peacock Throne. Excellent, Sagittarius. Yeah, excellent. So this card means two things. One, this best friend of yours, or perhaps lover, is waiting for you at home. They've been holding down the fort. They've been doing a pretty good job of it. They've been, keeping things in order for you until your timely return. And this also means that the big dogs and whatever, no, affiliation's not the word, and whatever type of job. I know there's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. Whatever type of job you're working right now, Sagittarius, you got the big guns' eyes on you. Make them see something nice, will ya? Can you succeed? Pegasus's birth. Oh, yes, you can. This could be the start of a new era for you, Sagittarius. This could be the start of a brand new era for you, for this possible lover of yours, for everybody involved here, Sagittarius. This could be a brand new era of prosperity, to put it mildly. Yeah, this is a very happy reading thus far, Sagittarius. A little bit of darkness towards the start, but nothing too major. Now, let's see what happens in the end. The Sibyl's prophecy. Your plan comes together, Sagittarius. You're going freelance. Simple as that, Sagittarius. You are going independent on this one. You're choosing to strike out alone, to forge your own path in the industry. That's the word for it. Whatever industry you work in. Sorry I couldn't figure that out before, Sagittarius. Just click for me now. Whatever industry you're working in, you're going to strike out on your own, make a name for yourself, and in general make a lot of money and have plenty of time to spend with those you love. Good on you, Sagittarius. That's the free spirit in you kicking in. Good on you. Now for the PA Stay Stones. When's this all happening? Oh, wonderful. Dionysus' celebration. That's a beautiful card to end off with, Sagittarius. That means it works out. That right there just means it works out, Sagittarius. It works. You get to celebrate. Everybody's happy. Life is amazing, Sagittarius. Congratulations. As for when this is all happening, I would have to say, feels like over the next 1 to 2 months. Feels like over the next 1 to 2 months, all of this is going to come to pass. You've got a very bright future ahead of you, Sagittarius. Striking out on your own and forging your own way through whatever industry you're in is a bold move no matter what way you look at it. But I feel like it's a move that you've more than earned making. You can do this. Go for it. Okay. I'm going to do a quick recap, and I'll go on and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content there. There's some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. And if you really, really, really love the content on there, consider giving me a follow. Help support me and support the channel. Happy holidays, folks. And without much further ado, let me give you the rundown of this here recap. So, you are away for work, which has caused quite a few problems. You're lonely, you're agitated, you want to be back home, and, you've got a plan to bring yourself back home. It might be a bit of a risky one, but you do pull it off and it works out, and, you manage to escape and everything like that. Meanwhile, this friend of yours, or perhaps lover, back home, has reinvented themselves. They have reforged themselves, they're better than ever, and they are waiting for you with bated breath. They haven't told you about it. They've been pretty tight-lipped about it, Sagittarius. They've been pretty tight-lipped about how they've reinvented themselves. So, meeting comes along, you execute the plan perfectly, you're on your way home, and now it's time for you, Sagittarius, to become an independent force in your industry. Bit of a risky move, but you got the big dog's eyes on you. You got a lot of eyes on you. This is the start of a new beginning. Don't waste it, Sagittarius. You get one good shot. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, so you don't miss any single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.